Today is about celebrating. We've waited 8 years for this day, and it's very exciting for us to complete a project that's been our dream and our vision. The dream started 8 years ago as a charrette, and that was sponsored by the city, actually. They got us thinking about how we could best use this property that we have on the corner of 4th and St. Paul, and how we could serve the community better. And we had older buildings that were costing a lot to run and weren't really suitable to our current needs. So were many meetings to study what possibly we might be able to do, and the final decision was, with unanimous support from the whole congregation, which was pretty exciting, was to develop a 56-unit housing settlement and to change our facility to suit our needs at this point. So the old sanctuary remained, and around that sanctuary grew some office buildings and a very fine kitchen, thanks to Aviva and the involvement of the community.
Came the proposal that we have seen through to fruition, which is to build a building that would have what's called affordable housing, where people who had limited income or perhaps had not got enough money in order to set aside what would be required in the commercial market, a large down payment, that they could get into owning their own home. That includes seniors, that includes young people just starting off in their careers. And again, with the assistance of BC Housing in providing funds that we could borrow against, that's how this came to be. There's 56 units, yes. Of that 56, 15 of them are market units, so they are commercially available. The other 41 units come under that home ownership plan, where people with incomes between about $45,000 and about $85,000, $85,000 was the upper limit of their net income, that would qualify them to apply for purchasing one of these houses. What the church has done is offered to people that qualify for the home ownership plan, provided them with the down payment amount. Then the owners through CMHC take the remainder. So basically the 10% down payment is what the church supplies. And the program that we have there is that money is available to the purchasers with no interest for as long as they own the home. When they sell the home, after a minimum of 2 years ownership, when and if they sell the home, if the home is appreciated in value, then we get 10% of whatever that appreciated amount is. But the amount of the loan that they've got or the gift that they've got from Kamloops United Church comes back to the church at that point in time.
We started out with a dream and a vision of trying to build some housing and to open up our community in a better way to the wider Kamloops community. And it's really blossomed. It's just been quite phenomenal. And we're very excited the fact that we have new additional spaces, modern spaces that will be very helpful for community groups to meet in and to further our whole project of being a center for community and spiritual discovery. We're celebrating some other things too. We're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Affirming congregation, as we are here at Kamloops United Church, fully welcoming of all people, and especially the LGBTQ community. And we're also celebrating the beginning of a new ministry adventure, going into being a center for community and spiritual discovery. One of the main things that we're wanting to do is to reach out to the wider community. We've always done that here at 4th and St. Paul with Kamloops United, but we want to put even more emphasis on that. And just be fully a part of the community. We already have things such as the pit stop and preschool and other areas like that, but we want to move in new directions as well. So we have a new labyrinth that's on our hall floor that we're really excited about opening up to people. We're doing a Jazz Vespers worship service once a month, which is a different form of worship, and people really seem to enjoy that. And we have a community lunch that's happening on a regular basis. And we've been doing quite a bit of work around the area of following up with the TRC, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. So we've been having reconciliation circles here at the church. We've been very fortunate to have Richard Wagamis working with us every Tuesday. That's finished now for the spring, but may start up in the fall. And we're doing other things as well. And that's a way of really reaching out and being a part of the community and just being a good neighbor to all the folks who are here. There's many, many groups that use the church. We're very fortunate that way to be able to offer the space. We have a great hall, a new kitchen, a relatively new kitchen last few years. And so the Pit Stop, People in Transition uses that. It's part of our ministry here at the church every Sunday afternoon. And it's a hot, nutritious meal for people who, anyone in the community who would like it, but often it's for people who are more marginalized. And they really enjoy it. People are served in a respectful way. And when we also have had a preschool here, we still continue to have that, and it's actually one of the oldest preschools in BC. It's quite a remarkable place, and we're excited about continuing that ministry. We make our spaces available for AA and NA meetings, and we have about 17 meetings here a week to help people with their recovery and their healing. And we're very pleased to be able to offer that space to the wider community as well. And of course, we have our thrift shop, which is wonderful, and they're in brand new quarters and really enjoying being out of the basement and in a walk-in street level thrift shop to help provide and recycle clothing and other furniture for the people in the community.
The thrift store is a street outreach program. They could tell you story upon story of people that have come in and needed something from a raincoat to whatever, and have thrift shop, of course, just gives it to them, and they have many, many stories, and many, many people who just come in because it's a happy place to visit somebody for a while. So that's a very strong part of our street ministry. It would be fun if they would come in and find out the programs that are offered here. There is so much of not necessarily the old church style of Bible study and contemplative. There is that, and then that is expanded to things like labyrinth walks and to epiphany explorations of spirituality as opposed to church doctrine and that kind of thing. So we're just really trying to expand the concept of our faith and live it out in new ways.
I think what we're doing here is making the church more relevant to the wider community. It used to be you could build a church many, many years ago and people would just come to it. But now it's different. People there's many different options, and we're trying to be open to all sorts of different things. People of faith, Christian faith, people of no faith. We're trying to provide spiritual opportunities that will help people really discover what their spirituality is all about and how can we be helpful in that. So that's part of what we're doing as well.